had a chance to meet his woman, his fiance, and she's really attractive, and she's thin, you know? I think she's 29, so her little clock is ticking. She's got baby rabies. This is really about kids. He didn't want to marry her, but now he's being pressured to marry her. He's gonna have to buy a house, and she's already planning out the kids. And, you know, he has just so much pressure on him, guy.
God speak to women with this much respect, and I deplore that. My mother is just totally, I grew up, my mother raised me, so I have this much respect for women, and I fight often because of that. And it gives me a lot of friends. I mean, I get a lot of friends, but I get a lot of friends because I have respect for women, ultra respect for women. But then, like, I was liking this girl in Tam, and I'm extra nice, you know, extra gentleman. I'm extra just like, oh, you're beautiful and you deserve the best. And she told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it. It wouldn't work because I was too nice. That was the ultimate stab in the back. So I went through a week of just going, forget it, I'm just gonna be like them. Because they seem to get the girls, and they call girls the B word.
Bitches ain't shit. We don't learn them hoes, and it's like that.
I feel as though it really ain't as big as everybody make it, you know? Even the females know it's bitches. Females don't even hang with females, you know what I'm saying? So why would they expect a nigga to understand something they don't understand? You know what I'm saying? That's one. Two is that these bitches is like boss. She out there handling her business. She ain't saying, why you calling me bitch? She clowning, you know, and that's what you do. That's how you show and prove. But no nigga gonna fuck with her. If you call yourself a bitch.
So, anyway, I had a chance to meet his woman, his fiance, and she's really attractive, and she's thin, you know? I think she's 29, so her little clock is ticking. She's got baby rabies. This is really about kids. He didn't want to marry her, but now he's being pressured to marry her. He's gonna have to buy a house, and she's already planning out the kids. And, you know, he has just so much pressure on him, guy.
God speak to women with this much respect, and I deplore that. My mother is just totally, I grew up, my mother raised me, so I have this much respect for women, and I fight often because of that. And it gives me a lot of friends. I mean, I get a lot of friends, but I get a lot of friends because I have respect for women, ultra respect for women. But then, like, I was liking this girl in Tam, and I'm extra nice, you know, extra gentleman. I'm extra just like, oh, you're beautiful and you deserve the best. And she told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it. It wouldn't work because I was too nice. That was the ultimate stab in the back. So I went through a week of just going, forget it, I'm just gonna be like them. Because they seem to get the girls, and they call girls the B word.
Bitches ain't shit. We don't learn them hoes, and it's like that.
I feel as though it really ain't as big as everybody make it, you know? Even the females know it's bitches. Females don't even hang with females, you know what I'm saying? So why would they expect a nigga to understand something they don't understand? You know what I'm saying? That's one. Two is that these bitches is like boss. She out there handling her business. She ain't saying, why you calling me bitch? She clowning, you know, and that's what you do. That's how you show and prove. But no nigga gonna fuck with her. If you call yourself a
Spot. You told me I was his father, Elizabeth!
I'm sorry.
You are a lying whore!
Hey.
I should kill you right now, you son of a bitch!
Let's take a comedy rolling all the way from the United States of America, Mr. Bill Burr. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Thanks a lot. How's it going? Great. It's nice to be here. I'm at that age where everybody I know is getting married. Let me ask you a question. Why the hell do people keep getting married? You know what I mean? Isn't anybody looking at the stats? You know what I mean? 3 out of 4 marriages go right down the shitter, right? If you were going skydiving and they told you 3 out of 4 parachutes weren't going to open, you'd be like, yo, fuck that, I'm not going. Like, I don't like those odds. I have a 75% chance of splatting on the ground. But there's something about getting married. People just have to do it, right? They're just like, is this the line to lose half my shit?
Laughing. Their little boy's not in a car seat or a seatbelt. He's all the way in the front seats with them.
Smith watched them drive to another plaza on Bonita Road.
She sits there with the sign. He goes, parks the Mercedes, and they put up the sign, and not less than 5 minutes, here she is getting money from all these people.
She took pictures of the woman and little boy. She said the woman saw her.
The next thing I know, she picks up this big boulder about this big, goes over her head. So I don't know if pregnant people can do that, but it was pretty big, over her head and coming at me with this rock.
Another witness saw the whole thing and called 911.
She grabs her little boy and takes off through the middle of the parking lot.
Police told Team 10 they did respond, but the couple had left. Smith gave Team 10 the license plate number 2. We ran the plates. The car came back belonging to a woman. Her address was listed here at this apartment complex in Encinitas.
You are a lying whore!
I feel bad, like, don't give these people money. They don't need it. They're driving a Benz.
You are a lying whore!
The woman was standing here on this median in the entrance to Quail Springs Mall, holding a sign that says she was a 78-year-old widow and she needed money.
You asking for money in the middle of the street and you drive a 2013 car?
That's Daniel Ayala in the video.
Well, I see this little old lady there, 78, 90 years old, she's looking like.
Says he works 2 jobs but still tries to give to people who need help.
I see you hungry. I give you every day $3, $2. Thursday, I did not eat to give you $4. It made me mad when I saw her Monday behind this gas station right here parked, counting the money, and she had a lot of money in her lap. And I couldn't take it. My anger took over me.
And despite the fact that this video has been viewed almost 2 million times, that lady was back at that same median today, but didn't want to talk about her car.
I don't have no car. Get the hell away from me right now.
You are a lying whore!
Get away from me. No.
According to the Homeless Alliance, only about 20% of panhandlers are actually homeless. That's why they encourage people to give out these vouchers instead, with information about shelters, a map, and a bus ticket to get there.
If you're a person who's genuinely in need, and you get one of these, you've been given access to where your needs can be met.
It's a lesson Daniel says he has now learned.
But I'm not going to do it no more. Never, never, never will give no money, no more.
You can get a hold of these voucher books by contacting the Homeless Alliance. In Oklahoma City, Dana Hurtnicki.
Taking a Hey, do you mind if we ask you some questions on film?
I was just about to leave.
Oh, really? We'll pay you. We'll give you some money.
How much?
I don't know. What do you want? 10 bucks?
All right.
How much do you make on average a day?
It depends on the day.
You are a lying whore!
You see them at busy intersections. You know, you read those cardboard signs that they're holding, and all of them appear to be in desperate need of your cash. But is that really the case?
Mike Hedrick spent the last couple of months following some of these panhandlers. And Mike, what did you find out?
You are a whore!
All it takes is but a moment.
It's really hard to be out here.
And with each passing glance, there is a story tightly held on to and silently being told a story
It's harder on girls to be in the shelters.
that people like Megan Elmer hope will tug at the hearts of those who drive by.
I'm from Seattle. I came down here to live with my boyfriend, and he ended up kicking me out a week before Christmas.
And it is because of that, Megan says she has spent the last few months begging for money, hoping to make enough cash
About 130, it goes up.
to buy a bus ticket back to Seattle. But when it comes to panhandling, Megan has a very interesting secret. Turns out, everything written on this broken piece of cardboard
I'm being honest, you know?
is a carefully constructed lie.
What if I were to tell you for the last 4 weeks we've been following you, and we see you go to your home in Sugar House?
You are a whore.
As she takes a few moments to think about that, let's go back to 1168 East Parkway Avenue, where for the past 6 months, Megan and her family have been living in this house. It's an old home in a nice neighborhood, and on any given day, this stranded young lady
That's my friend's house. It's not my own.
can be found stepping out the side door, sometimes to walk the dog, maybe to talk on the phone. One day she'll go shopping with a nice coat and purse, but most of the time, Megan can be seen in this dumpy old hoodie and backpack, looking the part of a stranded young lady.
So you got nothing then?
No, just my backpack and...
with almost nothing to her name.
It's hard. That's what people don't understand is it's hard to eat, it's hard to have a place to stay, and it's hard to, you know, keep clothes on.
And without uttering a word, convinces people to give her money. And if you watch closely enough, you will see her routine is a very convincing one. Like clockwork, every 30 to 60 seconds, Megan's hand goes up. She rubs her head, then her eyes. She tops things off by revealing a look of near breakdown. It's a move that consistently paid off time after time after time again.
Dude, people pull over. I don't say anything to anybody. I hold this sign. I don't make anybody give me money.
And her day is far from over. Once that ramp is tapped out, Megan gives a hi sign to her friend, where they walk to the bus, hop a ride to tracks, and then take the train more than 50 blocks south. Her friend again will sit and watch as Megan flies her sign.
How much you making a day average?
And picks up exactly where she left off.
Well, lately out here, like 30, 40 bucks maybe.
Well, according to our numbers, that's a pretty low estimate. At one point,
about $3.
In just 30 minutes,
$5.
We watched 11 different cars hand her money. The average donation?
I gave her a couple dollars.
$2.50 a car. Do the math, that's more than $50 an hour. 2 hours a day could get her $500 a week, which means realistically, in a year,
I just felt sorry for her. A girl out there like that.
Megan could be pulling in more than $26,000 tax-free. We've been
You are a lying whore!
Following her, she lives in a house. What do you think about that?
That is crazy. I live in a trailer. That's crazy. She should get a real job. Everybody else has a real job. If I could have a job, I'd have a job.
With Channel 2. Are you Megan's mother?
I am.
And her family will tell you all you need to know.
Did you know she panhandles for money?
You know, I thought she was, but I don't know. I don't know how to get her out of it.
So she's basically lying to everyone.
I guess.
And as I said too, look at all the movies that are out today with women generally dressed in leather outfits that go around giving karate chops to guys weighing 500 pounds. And this is all the creation of the female warrior myth that Lenin was talking about too, as they try and change all gender roles, and even deny there's such a thing as gender, by the way. From the colour and placement of toys to the choice of books, every detail has been carefully planned to make sure the children don't fall into gender stereotypes. Society expects girls to be girly, nice and pretty, and boys to be manly, rough and outgoing, says Jenny Johnson, a 31-year-old teacher. Agalia gives them a fantastic opportunity to be whoever they want to be. With all their indoctrination, they're going to be who they want to be, right?
Thank you, O powerful Susan, for the gift of the feminine spirit. We follow you blindly to the great Vajonas. We praise you, Susan. Hello. And welcome to Feminine Perspectives, the talk show from the woman's perspective. When we come back, they're going to do some stunts right here in the studio and show us how this magic works. Topless.
Like hope.
She used to be.
Yeah, not that hot anymore.
Yeah.
You can't. What are you doing?
After a couple of kids.
This guy's crazy. I mean, you know,
He's straight up.
15 years. It's like, you know, you can't be hot after 15 years.
Can she? But do other guys think she's hot, or like she's just not that hot?
You just don't see it anymore.
Right.
Maybe a Japanese dude, but not me, you know.
Right.
Oh, my
Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Why stay with her? Just for the kids' sakes?
Yeah, I'm just, yeah.
How many kids you got?
Cheaper to keep her, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. You know.
How many down?
No,
You're
listen,
not having fun.
I don't
You
mind.
married?
On the verge of it.
No
She
kidding.
on it.
Should he get married? Probably not.
Nah, don't get married.
Don't
son.
do it?
Nah.
Yeah, I was thinking, because I'm in this industry, and just now, like, you know, things started happening, and the wife is looking on in, and she's like, I don't know if I can deal with this.
You're gonna, you
Not
never
me.
gonna
I'm
fuck.
listening to Wu Clear stories.
You're never gonna fuck another girl again, except your wife. Let's be realistic here. I mean, you know, that's
Yo,
what.
we
That's
live? You might got a point with that.
Yeah.
Like, you need a Puerto Rican bitch, you need an Italian bitch.
Nah, definitely.
Jewish chicks are hot too.
Yeah.
Yo,
A lot of these Jewish chicks want to fuck black guys for sure. They
Yeah,
want
they
to.
love that shit.
They want to rebel against their
Oh, man,
parents.
they love it.
They want to rebel against their religion, right?
Man, you don't want to know.
Up my hand. Here we go, Sal. You'll start it off. The topic is
Give it to me, my man.
marriage.
dope.
Well, I went through a wedding, and holy shit, my fucking life is dreading. I can't believe I walked down the aisle. This bitch ain't making it worth fucking while.
I heard that word.
Every time I lay in bed, I'm just begging this cunt to give me some head. But now my marriage is a disaster, and I'm not going faster. Word. When I hear leave a man, I want to pull the trigger. Listen up, Robin, you make my dick bigger. You know why? Cause you're so fine. I love your tits and I love your behind. Want to slap my cock on your freaking face, and then I'll shoot my load all over the place. This goes out to my man Wu and Lux. Let me tell you, Lieberman, your shit just sucks. Whoa.
Go ahead. Back to you.
You are a lying whore!